Hi guys, welcome to Veggie Mama, and today I'm going to be sharing with you a wonderful recipe, a wonderful hair cream. It's all natural, smells amazing. What you'll need for the recipe is an electric mixer and a double boiler. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Okay, so first things first, I have this double boiler here, and since I don't have an actual double boiler, I just use it by having a pot of hot water and a metal bowl over that. So the ingredients are 4 ounces of coconut oil and 8 ounces of shea butter. But since I don't have a kitchen scale, I translate that into half a cup of coconut oil. Now usually the coconut oil is hard, but it's been kind of warm here lately, so it's softened up. So half a cup of coconut oil and 1 cup of shea butter. Let me actually get a spatula for that. Now I have the boiler on, the heat is on high, and just to speed up the process, once it starts to melt, let's see if I can tip it this way. Once it starts to melt, you can just begin to stir just to help speed the process along. Okay, so the last of the I want to say shea moisture. The last of the shea butter is melting. I won't really get into focus here, but the last of it is melting, and I'm going to go get the jojoba oil and put 1 tablespoon of jojoba oil into this mixture. Okay, so I'm going to put let's see if I can get this into focus, a tablespoon of Jamaican black castor oil into this mix. At this point, you can actually take it off the fire. I just have it on there because I just haven't shut it off yet. So now I'm going to take it off the fire. This method requires a high-speed mixer. You can use a hand mixer, an electric hand whisker, or a standing mixer. I have a standing mixer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the mixture into my standing mixer bowl, and I'm going to put it in the fridge, and I'm going to show you what it needs to look like before I can whisk it. Alright, so this has been in the refrigerator for about perhaps an hour, 45 minutes, and I took it out because it started to harden like on the sides, so it's pretty thick. Now if the next process that I do doesn't work, I'll put it back in the fridge. Okay, so now what I have here is half a cup of Aloe Vera gel. This you can get this from Walmart. It's 100% gel, and there are no it has stabilizers and such. If I could, I would get an actual like 100% gel. Now the reason why I use this is because it contains no alcohol, so it's not you know, drying out your hair. Okay, so I'm going to add that to our mixture. Then I'm going to add an essential oil. Okay, now this is the essential oil of my choice, jasmine oil. I just love the way it smells. You can use whatever fragrance that you would like, but I just like to keep the things I make as natural as possible. So I put 2 drops of jasmine oil because it's very strong. Now I'm going to take this, put it under my standing mixer, mix it on high until it starts to become fluffy, and I'll show you how that looks. Alright, so I put the mixer on high, and I mixed it for approximately 10 minutes, but maybe a little more, 10 or 12 minutes. And at first it's pretty watery, but as it starts to, as the air starts to form, it gets to be nice, it starts to be more like a lotion, and just keep mixing it and it turns into this nice fluffy cream. So I'm going to take this container and place it in there. It's very light because of so much, because of all the air bubbles that being contained. So that is, I think this is I want to say this is more than 16 ounces of hair cream right here that we just made. And just look how pretty it is. It smells great. I ended up adding a bit more of the jasmine oil just because shea butter is such a strong smell. It doesn't really, the soft smell of jasmine doesn't come out as much. You still can't, now that I smell it again, you still can't really smell it that strongly, but that's okay. So this right here is the finished product of this wonderful natural hair cream.